Hello, everybody. How are you today?
Hello, Miss, and you?
Hello, Manaroa. Are you here? I thought that you had quit this career because I haven't seen you and you haven't answered any tests. What happened to you?
Because in my house we have 3 students and only one computer.
And what about the tests? And you have not written to me. I need to know that information. Write to me, okay? Because you didn't answer several tests and you were supposed to send some videos to me.
Okay.
Write to me, okay? Okay, guys, I hope that you turn on your cameras. We are going to check homework now according to your course plan. You have homework pages 60 and 61, yes? Ability and permission, please, homework. Can and could. So the first exercise, it says talking about ability. If you're bilingual, you can speak 2 languages, yes? If you're bilingual, you can speak 2 languages. Number 2, please, Alejandro Mendoza.
If you are not married, you can deal with figures.
With figures. Repeat after me. Figures.
Figures.
Yes. Continue, please, Alejandro. If you're computer literate.
Okay. You can use a PC. If you are blind, you can't see.
Yes, you can't see.
If you are deaf, you can't hear.
You can't. You have to stress the negative. Yes, you can't hear. Continue.
If you have good time management skills, you can organize your work well.
Okay, let's see this word. This word is management. Yes, and the pronunciation is management. Can you see the chat, please? Management.
Management.
Yes, if you have good time management skills, can you repeat, please?
You can organize your work well.
Very good, continue.
If you have good interpersonal skills, you can deal with people.
Yes.
If you have got communication skills, you can explain things well.
If you have good communication skills, you can explain things well. Correct. Okay, page 61 in your homework, past ability, complete with can, could, or couldn't. The presentation was okay, but you spoke too quietly and lots of people couldn't hear you. Yes, they could not hear you. Okay, so Damian, number 2, please.
Excuse me. Estoy buscando el...
Benjamin, Reynaldo, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, give me number 2. I love the hotel. Thank you, Benjamin. Reynaldo is going to read number 2.
Okay. I love the hotel. The views were great, and from my room, I can see the sea.
Yes, I can. Continue, please, Reynaldo. Number 3.
We wanted to run some TV ADAs, but we couldn't
Yes, ads.
But we couldn't afford it.
Okay, look at the chat. Ads is the abbreviation for advertisements. Advertisements, okay. And it means avisos. Yes? For example, in the newspaper, you can see advertisements. So that's the abbreviation ads. And there's a word here that is afford. Yes? It says, but we couldn't afford it. It means that we couldn't pay for that. Yes,
Okay.
if you have money, you afford things. You can afford a house, you can afford a car, you can afford many things with money. Okay, so it means solventar, económicamente, afford is a very important verb. Please write it there in your notes, please.
Okay.
Thank you, Reynaldo. So can you repeat number 3, please, now that we have the vocabulary?
We wanted to run some TV ads, but we couldn't afford it. So we advertisement on the radio.
On the radio. Okay, Benjamin, give me number 4.
I can use Microsoft Word and Excel, but I can't use PowerPoint.
Yes, continue, please, Benjamin. Ask Jamil.
Ask Jamil to translate this letter. I think he can read Arabic.
He can read. Yes, very good. Jamil, number 6, the negotiations.
The negotiations went wrong because we couldn't agree on a price.
Yes, okay. This word negotiation is really, really important for you because you will be engineers and you are going to be using this word so much. So negotiations, I want you to, oh my gosh, okay, here. Okay, here we go. I want you to repeat the pronunciation of this word. Please, it's a necessary word for the future of you. Okay, so here we go. Please say the pronunciation.
Negotiation.
Repeat, please.
¿Yo?
Everybody.
Negotiation.
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 Negotiation, yes. Okay, let's continue with our homework. Number 6, can you read it again, Jamil, please?
The negotiations went wrong because we couldn't agree on a price.
Very good. Continue, please, Jamil. I grew up
in Madrid, so when I was 3 or 4, I can speak Spanish and English.
I could.
Could?
Yes, because it's in the past. Remember that can, the past tense is could, yo podía. So I could speak Spanish in the past. And number 8, Jamil?
I speak a little French, but I can't understand people when they speak too fast.
Yes, that's right. Damián Niño, exercise 3, talking about permission. Here you have all these signs, yes, the signs that are typical, you know, wherever you go. Number 1 is you can pay by credit card, right? Continue, Damián, with number 2.
Profe, es que lo estoy buscando en el computador y no encuentro la página. ¿Qué pasa?
But we are finishing with the homework. Carlos Chandía, do you have number 2? Look for the homework, Damián. Carlos, do you have the signs? These signs, page 61.
Yes, I do. I read the number 2.
Yeah, please.
You can smoke.
Continue.
You can use your mobile phone.
You can use. Remember, when you say negative, you stress the negative. You can't. Say that again, Carlos.
You can use your mobile phone.
Mobile,
You can take photos. You can turn right. You can drink water. You can park.
You can park.
And You can leave the building.
Yes, you can leave the building, right? I am writing here in the chat this verb, leave. The pronunciation is leave. No, I am not writing. What happened? Okay, here, this is the verb leave, leave. So in this case, the exit sign means that you can leave the building. Leave is longer, it's not leave, vivir. Vivir is live. And this is leave, irse, partir, leave. Yes? Okay, over to you, the last exercise. I can speak English, but I can't speak Arabic. Francisco, music.
Profe, que justo esa parte no la hice.
I didn't do that. This is what you say in English, guys. I didn't do that. Francisco, say that in English.
I didn't do that.
Okay, Danilo, do you have that exercise over to you?
Yes.
Thank you. Music.
I can listen to music in my house, but I can't listen to music in class.
Yes. Computers, Danilo, what do you have?
I can use the computer awake, but I can't use the computer asleep.
Asleep. Okay, this is important. Awake, guys, look at the chat. You have the word awake and you have the word asleep. They are adjectives. Awake, dormido. Bah, it's the opposite. Awake, despierto. Asleep, dormido. Asleep. Danilo, is that what you wrote?
Okay.
Sports, Danilo, basketball, soccer.
I can sport in the gym, but I can't sport in the shore.
No, play sports. Sorry. Play sports. You do exercises. Yes? So change your sentence, please. Sorry. I don't know if it is allergy or I have a cold. Danilo, I can play, say that.
I can play a sport in the gym, but I can't play a sport in the shore.
Yes, very good. Did you write anything in number 5, Danilo?
Disculpe, profe, ¿qué cosa?
And work skills, number 5. Did you write anything?
I can improve work skill with energy, but I can't improve work skill with stress.
Very good. And clothes at work?
I can't wash the clothes at work, but I can change the clothes at work.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Danilo. Good sentences, good sentences. Okay, so today, guys, we are going to start working with comparative and superlative adjectives, yes? Okay. Okay, these are the sentences that I did with the other class, yes? We are going to start comparing places, yes? We're going to compare a poor place with a rich place, the desert and the countryside, this girl and this boy. We're going to compare Philadelphia and Rio de Janeiro, yes? So, what I want you to do, please, is to have your handouts, yes? I am going to share my handout with you. This is number 20. And in this case, let me see if I can share the screen. Okay, yes. Okay, so in this case, we're going to compare the weather, yes? So one day can be cloudy, sunny, rainy, yes? snowing, stormy, windy, etc. And Benjamin, tell me, what's the weather like today in Santiago? Benjamin?
La verdad no tengo idea porque no soy de Santiago.
Okay, where are you from? Where are you from? I'm sorry.
De Constitución, de acá del sur.
Constitución. Okay, so what's the weather like in Constitución today?
Today is sunny.
Beautiful. Who is in Santiago here in the class? Who is in Santiago now? Carlos. Okay, Carlos. So what's the weather like in Santiago today?
Today it's cloudy.
It's cloudy and cold.
Yes.
It's cloudy and cold, right? Okay, so give me this conversation, please, Benjamin and Carlos. Let's talk about the weather. Carlos, you start with letter A.
How's the weather in your country?
The summer is much hotter than here, and the winter is also much colder. The best time is spring. It's beautiful.
What about your country?
Well, Chile has different climates. So let me explain.
Yes. So here we have hotter and colder, right? And we have a superlative. The best time is spring. The best time is spring. So if we compare Santiago and Constitución, Benjamin, Constitución is it rainier? Is it rainier than Santiago?
I think it's raining that.
Okay, you say Benjamin, I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Excellent. When you want to say in English, yo creo, you say I think so. Okay, so it's rainier. And is it colder? Is Constitución colder than Santiago?
No sé cómo decirlo en inglés, pero no creo que sea muy distinto. Yo creo que son más o menos iguales.
Okay, I don't think so, you say. The negative. I don't think so. They are similar. Benjamin,
Yes.
say that to me.
I don't think so.
They are similar.
They are similar.
Okay, good, thank you. Now let's see, let's talk about restaurants. Wendy's, Subway, Applebee's, Dunkin' Donuts, only American restaurants. These are Kentucky Fried Chicken, Red Lobster. So please, Savka and Damian, give me this conversation, please. Which restaurant, Savka?
Which restaurant do you like?
Bella Rose is good. They've got good food, but it's expensive. McDonald's is cheaper, but it's really unhealthy. I think the Vietnamese restaurant is the best. It's the cheapest, the healthiest, and the most delicious.
My favorite no, eso es tuyo.
My favorite two restaurants are...
Okay, don't worry. So here we have McDonald's is cheaper, yes? And then we have the best, the cheapest, the healthiest, and the most delicious. And finally, we have here a conversation about English. Aidana, please, and Reynaldo. Aidana, you start. How is
English going?
Oh, it's much better this day. It's easier than before, and now more works and I can speak more confidently. It's great.
I'm really glad to hear it. Keep up the great work.
Okay, Aidana, but you have to say hear it. I'm really glad to hear it. Repeat after me, Aidana. I'm really glad to hear it.
really glad to hear.
Keep up the great work.
Keep up the great work.
Okay, so remember that there's a period, so you have to make a pause here, a stop, yes? So the English is better, is easier than before, right? So we have here, you know, the comparative and superlative adjectives, but why do you say cheaper, but you say more expensive, and why do you say easier? Yes, because there are rules. When you have one syllable adjective, two syllable adjectives, or more syllable adjectives, yes? So I have here, I'm going to show you here. We have one syllable adjectives, you say faster, younger, you add ER. Then when the adjective finishes already with E, you only add R, nicer, stranger. Then if you have one syllable consonant with a consonant, vowel consonant, you say bigger, hotter, double G, double T. When you have an adjective that finishes in Y, happy, crazy, easy, you say happier, he's crazier. But if you have long adjectives, yes, long adjectives, famous, beautiful, interesting, expensive, you say more. Yes, in only this case you say more. Now good, better, bad words are exceptions. Yes, they are exceptions to the rule. Here we have more examples. Tall, taller, one syllable. Short, shorter. Nice, nicer, one syllable. Big, bigger, hot, hotter. Funny, funny, cómico, finishes with a Y. Yes? So you say here, funnier. But expensive, expensive has three syllables. Interesting, so you say more interesting, more expensive. Yes? I am going to give you the exceptions, guys. Good. Good, you know, the comparative is better. I am writing here in the chat. Yes, because it's not gooder, it's better. So bad, the comparative of bad is worse. The comparative of fun is an exception too, because you don't say funner, because it's one syllable, right? The comparative is fun, more fun. Attention please, fun is entretenido. Funny is cómico. So if you want to say that something is entretenido, you have to say it's fun, not funny, yes? And one more important exception, far, the comparative is further. For example, Punta Arenas is further than Valdivia from Santiago, right? Punta Arenas is further, está más lejos. That's the comparative, okay? What is the error that the students do when they speak English? They say, for example, he is more tall. Incorrect, incorrect, yes? You have to say he is taller. He's taller, only taller, yes? So I'm going to share screen again, and we are going, I have here some pictures, and I am going to erase my examples from the other class, okay? And I'm gonna give you here, you know, a comparison, yes? So, I am going to, give me a second. Okay, the adjective that I'm going to use is dirty, yes? So, poor, I'm writing it with capital letters. A poor place is dirtier than a rich place, yes? Why dirtier? Because it's dirty, dirty, you finish with a Y, so you say dirtier, right? Poor place is usually more humid than a rich place, Yes? A poor place is usually, I don't want to generalize, but normally a poor place is more dangerous than a rich place, yes? A rich place is more modern than a poor place. It's more modern because it's modern, 2 syllables, yes? Can you tell me more sentences to compare here? Jamil, for example, these 2 places?
¿Cómo se dice? Se decía poblado. Como sobrepoblado.
Overcrowded.
A poor place is more overcrowded than a rich place.
Very good. A poor place is more overcrowded than a rich place. Okay, very good. So you have dirtier, more human, more dangerous, more modern, more overcrowded. And let's say a sentence with clean. The adjective is clean. What is the sentence, Jamil?
A rich place is more clean than a poor place.
No, it's cleaner. Can you please say that again? A rich, Jamil?
A rich place is cleaner than a poor place.
Yes, you don't say more. You don't say more. It's not necessary. Okay. The country, yes, and the desert. Yes, dry. Let's use the adjective dry. What is the sentence, please? Danilo. The desert or the countryside?
¿Qué cosa, profe?
With the adjective dry.
The desert.
Can you give me a complete answer? The desert is
more
the desert is
more dry.
okay, but remember that when you have an adjective that finishes in Y, happy, happier, crazy, crazier, funny, funnier, easy, easier. So what is the final sentence then?
Drier.
Is the desert is drier than the
countryside.
Yes, okay. You can also use colors. What is the comparative of the color green? What is the comparative of green? The country is 1 syllable. What is the sentence? Do you know? Jamil, Damian, Danilo?
Greener?
Yes, very good. The countryside is greener than the desert. Yes. And in the other class, somebody told me noisy, ruidoso. So somebody, I think that's a very good example because the countryside is, what is the comparative of noisy?
Noisier.
Noisier, yes. The countryside is noisier than the desert because there are animals, you know, there are more people working. There are, you can find machinery there for agriculture, yes? Okay, the girl and the boy. Tell me 1 sentence, please. Benjamin. Oh, I have to delete this. This is from the other class.
So the girl is taller than the boy.
Yes. Give me one more example, please, Francisco.
Mm, the boy is smaller than the girl.
The boy is shorter. Shorter than the girl. Yes. And who looks happier? They are, the two of them are happy, yes? No one is happier here. Okay, now we have here Philadelphia and Rio de Janeiro, and these are the sentences the students told me from the other class. Can you please compare? Alejandro Mendoza, tell me one sentence.
The Rio de Janeiro is greener than Philadelphia.
Yes, that's right. Camila Velázquez, tell me another sentence, please.
Philadelphia is nicer than Rio de Janeiro.
Okay, in your opinion, is nicer. Okay. Mana Roa, can you tell me another comparative adjective, please?
Philadelphia is colder than Rio de Janeiro.
It's colder, yes, than Rio. Very good. Okay. Can you give me another example, Safka?
Rio de Janeiro is ¿cómo se dice pobre? Poor
Poorer than Philadelphia. Yes, because it's poor is one syllable. So what do you do when you have one syllable adjective? Fast, faster, young, younger, nice, nicer, big, bigger, hot, hotter. So in this case, Savka, very good. Very good, Savka. You said Rio de Janeiro is poorer than Philadelphia because Philadelphia is more modern than Rio de Janeiro. Yes? In the other class, the students told me Philadelphia's buildings are taller than Rio's. Yes, Philadelphia's buildings are taller than Rio's. Rio's buildings is another way to compare. Okay, let's do this exercise, guys. This is a very simple exercise. Number one, please. Long. The Nile River is Camila Velázquez.
Longer.
But give me the complete sentence, Camila. The Nile River.
The Nile River is longer than the Amazon.
Yes. Reynaldo, number two. Tall and short.
I'm taller than Yuri, but shorter than Miko.
Yes, Aidana Rivas. They are, you have to use handsome and smart.
Summer?
No, because it's two syllables, Aidana. Aidana,
I'm
handsome. Handsome is a longer adjective. So when you have long adjectives, you say more famous, more beautiful. So in this case, the exercise is?
Sería more hands.
More handsome than us. Continue, Aidana. Smarter. That we are smarter. Aidana, can you read the sentence, please? They are more
hands than us, but we're smarter.
They are more handsome than us. Repeat, than us.
Than us.
Yes. Reynaldo, number 4. Expensive.
This book bag is more expensive than that bag.
Expensive. Savka.
This newspaper is better than the newspaper.
Yes, very good. Very good, better, yes. Manaroa, bad.
Soda juice taste is more bad.
No, because it's an exception. What is the exception?
Lo olvidé, bro.
Good, better, bad, worse. Yes, so what do you have here in this sentence?
Soda juice tastes worse than fruit juice.
Yes. Damián Niño, today is?
Today is warmer than yesterday.
Very good. Carlos Chandía.
This TV program is more interesting.
More, repeat after me. Interesting.
Interesting.
Camila, everybody repeat. Interesting. 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 Yes? So here we have 100%. Everything is correct. Excellent. Very good.
Miss?
Yes?
In the first one says then. It's an error.
Oh, yes, it's an error. Than. It's than. Than, Miko, than. Yes, it's an error. Yes, good. Good for telling us, okay? Okay, so good. So, okay, where am I here now? Okay, where am I here? Stop sharing. Okay, so, well, those are the comparative adjectives, but now we're going to do, you know, an exercise with the superlative adjectives. Superlative, we're not talking about 2 things or 3 things that we compare. We are talking about the best, the biggest, yes? And the rule is the same. When you have one adjective, you say, for example, cheap. Cheap, yes? So you say the cheapest. I am writing in the chat. Long, Damian, what is the superlative of long? Damian, the superlative of long, long.
Longest.
The longest. Chile is the longest country in South America, yes? Okay. When it's a longer adjective, expensive, for example, you say the most expensive, yes? When it's an adjective that finishes in a Y, for example, easy, you say the easiest, easiest, the easiest, or the sunniest. Oh, today is the sunniest day of this, you know, week. So those are the superlative. And the exceptions. The best, which is el mejor o la mejor, and the worst, el peor o la peor. Huh? So you also need to use the superlative and comparative adjectives. And we will do an exercise together now with the comparative and superlative adjectives. Superlative, only superlative adjectives. Okay, so attention here. Benjamin, number 1, please. Superlative.
Who is the tallest person in your family?
The tallest person, excellent. Carlos, number 2.
My mom is the best cook in the world.
Very good. Aidana, number 3.
Colder.
No, we are not comparing Aidana. Ahora no estamos comparando, ahora estamos usando el superlativo. Mira, acuérdate que tenemos 2. Comparative and superlative. The faster, the fastest. Younger, the youngest. Nicer, the nicest. Better, the best. Okay? So, Aidana, what is this sentence?
Coldest.
The coldest is 1 syllable. It's the coldest month of the year. December is not the coldest month in Chile. That's in another hemisphere. Yes? Danilo Guerra, number 4. What's the
most dangerous animal in the world?
The most dangerous. Repeat, dangerous.
Dangerous.
Yes, that's right. Camila Velázquez. Ethan.
Is the happiest boy that I know.
The happiest boy. Mana Roa. Where are
the nicest beaches in your country?
the nicest? Yes, that's right. Jamil.
She bought the biggest cake in the shop.
The biggest. It's double G. Alejandro Mendoza.
Is the most famous singer in your country?
What's the most famous singer in your country? Okay. It's the most famous. Why is this incorrect? No, this is not working. Okay. Don't worry, but it's correct. It's totally correct. Famous, you say famous, more famous, the most famous. Who is the most famous singer in Chile, Francisco? Who is the most famous singer? La, 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 la. The most famous singer in Chile.
Luis Jara.
Yes, Lucho Jara. Oh, I don't know. One of the students told me today that it's, what's the name of this singer? This girl that is young and lived in New York. The girl that lived in New York is Paloma Mami.
Hello.
Yes, she said that it was Paloma Mami, but I don't know. Okay, guys, we're going to see a video, a short video with the explanation of the comparisons. Yes, please pay attention here and tell me if you have any questions in vocabulary, okay? Yes, I am sharing.
Comparative and superlative adjectives. Big, bigger, the biggest. Formation. For short words, such as fast and slow, they become fast, faster, the fastest. Slow, slower, the slowest. For long words, like comfortable and expensive, they become more comfortable, the most comfortable. More expensive, the most expensive. Exceptions. Good, better, the best. Bad, worse, the worst. Far, further, the furthest. Exceptions in spelling. Late, later, the latest. Nice, nicer, the nicest. Easy, easier, the easiest. Happy, happier, the happiest. Hot, hotter, the hottest. Big, bigger, the biggest. To compare two objects, we use a comparative adjective, plus than. This pilot is older than a baby. The white airplane is more expensive than the red one.
To compare more than two objects, we use a superlative adjective. He is the craziest traveler in the world.
Compare them.
The red suitcase is heavier than the green one. Australia is further than Mexico.
First class food is more delicious than economy class food. The Boeing is faster than a paper plane.
This plane is older than that plane.
Co-pilot Tom is happier than engineer George.
Heathrow Airport is more crowded than Manchester Airport. Pilot John drives worse than Stewardess Mary.
Use superlative.
This airplane is the safest in the world. I think that being a pilot is not the most dangerous profession. Asian flight attendants are the most polite. The flight from Boston to Barcelona was the longest in my life. Comfort and safety of the passengers is the most important aspect in our company. Aviator is the best film about aviation ever made. Smith is the loudest passenger on board. Today I had the worst flight I have ever experienced. It was bumpy and late.
Is Miss Grammar.
Okay, so that was the video, yes. And here you have, more examples containing more vocabulary about aviation that is necessary that you know. The plane is the safest, the most dangerous profession. Asian flight attendants are the most polite, the most formal. The longest flight, the most important aspect in the company. The best film, the best movie, the loudest. You know the adjective loud is gritón. You can say the music is louder today than yesterday. And in this case, he's the loudest passenger. And today I had the worst flight. Yes? So, somebody's writing in the chat. Okay. Okay, so those are examples that you have, yes, and we will have to practice more with comparative adjectives, okay? And there's one thing that I would like to show you, but it's music, yes? So this is not going to be more work. We are going to see adjectives in songs. I don't know how to. Oh my gosh, what happened? Okay, here. Yeah. Okay, thank you. We are going to see some examples with adjectives in, oh, this video is not available. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I will have to look for another video. It's not available in YouTube. They deleted it. Okay, guys. So, do you understand the rules? Yes? Is it okay, Benjamin, if I say Constitución is more boring than Santiago, Benjamin? Is it okay if I say Constitución? No, is Constitución is more boring than Santiago?
Yes, it's more boring.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you say it's more boring because boring has 2 syllables. So boring, more boring. Yes? Mm-hmm. And you can also use less, guys. Less. Do you know that? For example, you can say Constitución is less crowded than Santiago. It's less crowded. What is crowded? What is crowded?
Poblado.
Poblado, yes, with a lot of people. So instead of more crowded, you can say the opposite, and you can say less crowded. Yes? What about this year? What can you tell me about this year in comparison with last year? Let's compare this year with last year. Can you please, Francisco, tell me one sentence?
This year is less funnier than the last year.
Less fun than last year. Less fun. Because remember that fun is entretenido. And funny is cómico. So I don't know if you want to say entretenido or cómico, Francisco.
Fun.
Fun. It's less fun than last year, yes. In my opinion, this year is the worst ever. I wrote that in the chat. This year. Sorry. In my opinion, you know, this year is the worst, you know, in years. What do you think about this year? Can you tell me another sentence, Safka? (2020).
This year is the most coldest. No, cold. No. Oh. A ver, espera otra vez. This year is the coldest year.
The coldest? The coldest or the rainiest? Or rainier than, what do you want to say?
No, coldest, in Puerto Montt.
Ah, okay, you are in Puerto Montt, okay, so very good. So this year is the coldest in Puerto Montt. It's the coldest in Puerto Montt, yes? And I can say that this year is rainier than last year in Santiago, yes? And that's something positive for the economy, yes? That Santiago is rainier. Do you understand, guys? Camila? Jamil? Yes? Benjamin? Do you understand,
¿Alguna grabación,
guys?
profe?
Jamil, tell me.
This year is the worst year in my life.
Yes, for me too. For me the same. For me the same thing like you. I agree with you, Jamil. It's the worst year in my life.
Mm.
Oh, we are very negative, Jamil, today. But it's the truth, you know, it's the truth. We have, you know, the pandemic, we have money problems, we have employment problems, and also we are in quarantine at home without any social life. So I agree with you, Jamil. Okay, next class. Okay, next class you have a pronunciation reading, yes? The pronunciation reading is the two readings that are pending from a page that we already did, right? So you did the pre-boarding announcement, the final boarding, and the pre-flight announcement. In this opportunity, you have to read to me captain's announcement and safety briefing, yes? So you have to read two parts, captain's announcement and safety briefing for next class, Is it clear, guys? Is it clear for you?
Yes.
Okay, so you have to
Yes.
read those two parts, Aidana, Alejandra, yes? After that, you are going to have winter vacations, yes? And after the winter vacations, you'll have to do comparative and superlative more in homework. You have to do homework, yes? Did you understand about the next reading? En español.
Miss, ¿era el capture announcement y el de abajo cómo era?
Safety briefing.
Ah, ya, gracias.
Yes, son los últimos dos de abajo que tienen que leer para en un video. Next class, okay? For next class, to improve your pronunciation. Okay, guys. Necesito hablar con Camila Velázquez y con Aidana Rojas. ¿Se pueden quedar un minutito conmigo las dos? Y los demás están dismissed. Goodbye.
Miss, antes de que me eche, ¿sabe que no me están llegando sus correos? Ninguno. Y de hecho le mandé así uno como para decirle, profe, no me están llegando sus correos y no tengo ni idea si le llegó.
No, no me ha llegado nada. No, porque yo reviso todos los santos días los correos y de hecho estoy todo el día conectada y no me han llegado, qué raro.
¿Se acuerda una vez? Es que, por ejemplo, antes de la última, como del último video, el video pasado no me había llegado la nota. Yo pensé, oh, no le mandé el video a la profe. Y de hecho le dije, profe, no me llegó mi nota. Y usted me dijo, sí, aquí está. Y ahí la pude ver, pero luego después de eso no me llegó ningún correo más.
Ya, pero por aula te llegan los anuncios. Ya, entonces tienes que...
De hecho, me tuve que conseguir el link para entrar a la clase, porque me dejó de llegar.
No, tiene que reclamar a la universidad. Hay un departamento de informática. Yo no sé en verdad, pero hay que averiguar con la universidad ese tema, porque yo no tengo acceso. ¿Ya? A ver, pregunte a la Ana María o con quién están coordinándose.
Con Ana María, creo.
Ya, bueno, pregúntale, dígale a la Ana María que tiene este problema y ella le va a dar algún teléfono, algún mail de la gente de informática.
Ya.
Porque te tiene que llegar por aula.
Sí, pero no me... Ya.
Ya.
Ya, gracias, Miss.
Okay, guys. Okay, so I need to talk to Camila and Aidana, please.
Bye, Miss.
Goodbye. Thank you so much. Goodbye.
Bye, Miss.
Bye, Miss.
Profe,
Carlos.
¿el video es el mismo formato de 1 minuto? Con
No,
despedida
el
y-
video es lectura.
Ah, ya.
Esta es lectura, esto no es prueba oral, es sencillamente lectura. Tiene que leerlo, los dos párrafos, en un solo video.
Ya. ¿Pero
¿Ya?
no hay tiempo mínimo?
No, porque es la lectura para pronunciación, no es un video como los que hacen de presentación oral, ¿ya?
Ya. ¿Y lo del saludo va igual?
Si quiere me saluda, sería maravilloso.
Ah, ya.
Me gusta
Ok.
cuando me saludan.
Gracias.
Ya,
Chao.
bye bye. Ya, chicas, lo que pasa es que quería hablar con ustedes porque siento que necesitan urgente ver el tema de la pronunciación. Sobre todo Aidana, no hay... Camila está un poco mejor, pero parece que es tu tono de voz que tienes, el tono de voz un poco más agudo. Pero igual me cuesta entenderte porque cuando hablas inglés bajas la voz al final. Entonces, en las oraciones siempre como que tiendes a bajar el volumen y no te entiendo bien la pronunciación muchas veces. Tampoco hay acento, o sea, tú hablas en inglés como hablas en español, no cambias tu acento, no haces el chip de hablar inglés, ¿me entiendes? Entonces yo les recomendé una página a las personas que tienen ese problema, que se llama Rachel's, se las mandé, se las voy a escribir acá de nuevo. La página es una página y esta niña incluso hace un curso online gratis de 10 días para que mejoren la pronunciación. El caso de Aidana es mucho más complicado, Aidana. No se te entiende casi nada lo que habla. Yo no sé si en español será lo mismo, pero no modula, no se le entiende, y ya le he dicho en las clases en varias ocasiones que trates de ver ese tema, y te ofrecí también en la misma página la otra vez, porque no hay conexión, tampoco respetan las pausas, hay un problema de base que si no lo arreglas ahora, se te va a fosilizar el inglés así y no se te entiende absolutamente nada, Aidana. Yo soy súper directa y correcta en decir las cosas a tiempo, y te estoy diciendo a tiempo que tienes que mejorar tu pronunciación bien, en forma bien urgente.
Profe,
¿Mm?
o sea, yo antes, el año pasado, estuve estudiando traducción e intérprete en inglés. Y también me dijeron que hablaba como muy parejo, o sea, como muy al español, lo que decía en inglés. Pero no sé en qué va, a lo mejor tendré que hablar más pausado, o no,
Tienes que hacer el cambio de chip, o sea, tienes que ver series y programas y tratar de imitar a los hablantes nativos. O sea, tú no puedes hablar, porque mira, yo estoy hablando ahora en español. Okay, and now I'm speaking English. ¿Viste que se nota el cambio? Los sonidos son distintos. Las letras, por ejemplo, la letra T y la D de dedo son plosivas, plosive. Entonces tú dices taza, tete, tomate, dia, dado, dedo, no. Entonces tienes que hacer el cambio de chip, porque cuando tú hablas inglés, no es que tú hables mal, tú tienes súper buen inglés. Lo que tiene es la pronunciación y la modulación, como que habla así muy, a ver, ¿cómo te podría explicar? Como que es traspasado del español al inglés. No hay un cambio de chip. ¿Y cómo se hace ese cambio? Es escuchando mucho inglés y tratando de imitar al hablante nativo, porque cuando tú vayas a una entrevista en inglés, van a pensar que hablas mal solo porque pronuncias más chilena. La gente discrimina. Entonces yo, con la mejor intención, yo te podría dejar así, pero te lo estoy diciendo antes para que cuando vaya a una entrevista, tú muestres que tienes un nivel alto de inglés, y así, con esa pronunciación, la gente lamentablemente se impresiona cuando tú hablas bien inglés. Entonces dicen, oh, que pronuncia bien, o sea, habla bien, y capaz que hable como pésimo, pero solo por pronunciar más como el hablante nativo, vas a tener un plus. ¿Ya? Eso es tu tema. Tu tema no es tan grave, pero necesito que hagas ese cambio de chip, y fíjate que yo lo he logrado con muchos alumnos, les digo, y al principio leen así las lecturas tal cual, pero después cuando empiezan a imitar al hablante nativo con la entonación, con los acentos, con los acentos me refiero a pronunciar más fuerte, más bajo, y hacen el cambio de chip, y al final terminan pronunciando mejor, fíjate. Entonces tú lo puedes lograr.
Otra cosa, por ejemplo, cuando uno ya ve la traducción y abajo aparecen como unas letras raras. Por ejemplo, yo no sé pronunciarla, porque yo sé que tienen diferentes
fonética.
sonidos. Sí.
Yo por eso que cuando ustedes me hacen la lectura, yo les mando escrito cómo se pronuncia, pero les hago yo un sistema mío, no les uso fonética, porque la fonética, imagínate, son 3 años de universidad de pura fonética, para aprenderse todos esos sonidos, entonces yo les hago
Igual
algo
la
más sencillo.
fonética como que nos confunde más. O sea, siento que confunde más la fonética.
Es que lo que pasa es que el inglés no es fonético. El inglés no es fonético, no es un idioma que se escriba como se pronuncia. ¿Me entienden? El español sí es fonético, porque yo escribo casa y se pronuncia casa. La A siempre es A. En inglés la A tiene como 5 sonidos. Entonces, Aidana, necesito que te pongas a repetir porque no modula, no coordina, cuando lee así como de corrido, no respeta punto, no respeta coma, y quiero que hagas un esfuerzo extra y que hagas ese curso de rachelsenglish.com para que vayas repitiendo, y ella, esa misma profesora que es hablante nativa americana, te va mandando ejercicios y tú vas repitiendo y vas a tener que mejorar ahora, o si no después los errores se fosilizan y no hay manera de mejorarlos.
Es que cada vez que hago videos me pongo como súper nervioso, o sea, no sé, no puedo controlar mis nervios. Ese es el tema de ahí.
Es que no es en los videos nomás, es en las clases también. Hoy día, las clases anteriores, porque yo voy viendo y notando a los alumnos que tienen un poquito más de problemas. Y no es en los videos nomás, es siempre. Entonces te pido que por favor hagas un esfuerzo extra en las vacaciones de julio, quizás, que son vacaciones, pero de repente uno cuando tiene una debilidad tiene que estudiar nomás. Entonces ponerte a lo mejor todos esos días, repite, como loro, repetir como loro, conectar, mover los músculos en la boca. Esta niña, la Rachel, te enseña cómo mover la boca, porque yo no tengo mucho tiempo y además las clases son más cortas y uno da muchas cosas por hecho. Pero hay gente que no tuvo inglés en su básica. ¿Tú tuviste inglés de chica?
No.
Entonces yo no puedo remediar todo eso que viene de base. A pesar de que es un curso básico y que yo les trato de enseñar y por algo les meto las lecturas de pronunciación y los voy corrigiendo, es algo que va más allá de lo que yo pueda hacer por ahora. Entonces, te pido, Aidana, que te pongas las pilas en ese aspecto y que te pongas a repetir como contratada. La única manera de mejorar es repetir, repetir, repetir. Y haz ese curso cuando puedas, ¿ya? Y la Camila tiene que hacer el esfuerzo de cambiar el chip y de hacer, ¿cómo se llama? De hacer el esfuerzo de no bajar el tono. Mira, a ver, léeme esta oración que está en el chat. A ver, this year. Cualquier oración que esté en el chat, léemela.
This year is the worst ever.
Ya, pero mira cómo leíste. Este año es el peor, como en español. Tienes que decir, this year is the worst ever. Tenés que, ¿sabes qué? Tenés que ponerle como más amor a la cuestión, más, a ver cómo te digo, pasión. A ver, léeme otra.
¿Otra?
Otra.
Que me aparece en esa nomás. Dice, this year is rainier than last year in Santiago.
Yes. Ya, pero mira, pues tú estás leyendo en español. Mira, this year, mira, escúchame a mí. This year is rainier than last year in Santiago.
This year is rainier than last year in Santiago.
En Santiago.
En Santiago.
Yes, viste que tenés que cambiar el... Tú leías así, mira, te voy a decir, this year is rainier than last year in Santiago. ¿No? Porque hay que... Como que tienes que ponerle la pasión, el color, ¿me entiendes? This year is rainier than last year in Santiago. Eso es lo que tienes que darle más en tono. ¿Y qué pasa con ¿Qué está haciendo el Jonathan acá? ¿El Jonathan es del curso de ustedes?
Sí.
¿Y por qué está ahora? No, qué raro. Ya, ¿me entendieron? ¿Ah?
Por ejemplo, yo veo muchas series y todas las veo en inglés, entonces...
No, sí, perfecto.
Vocabulario, o sea, lo tengo. Porque aparte de que estudié traducción, tengo mucho el vocabulario, las palabras, pero al momento de pronunciar ya sería el problema igual.
Sí, porque lo hablas como el chileno, además que bajas la voz. Tú estás leyendo así, tú decías así, this year is the coldest in Puerto Montt. En Puerto Montt, en vez de decir, this year is the coldest in Puerto Montt, tú dices, this year is the coldest in Puerto Montt. Como que bajas la voz. Y tienes que ponerle más pasión. ¿Me entiendes? Es que es algo difícil de explicar porque no es tan fácil imitarlo, obviamente. Pero de que puedes, de que sabes. O sea, tú vas a pasar igual el curso, pero yo quiero que mejores eso para que después no tenga ninguna de las dos ningún problema de discriminación. Porque en la oficina te escuchan cuando te hacen la entrevista y dicen, oye, no, habla re mal, habla igual que chilena. No, pues tenés que ponerle el acento gringo para que nunca te pasen a llevar en la vida. Y yo, aquí estoy yo sé, yo hablo bien, porque así se ganan los trabajos. Ya el inglés, tú sabes que es, pero fundamental en el área de ustedes, de la aviación. O sea, van a recorrer el mundo quizás, y si no hablan un inglés bien bonito, perfecto, que se note que tiene educación, porque no es lo mismo que yo hable inglés y lo aprenda en la calle en Miami. Que diga, she ain't no woman. No, no es she ain't, she isn't.
No es igual el inglés de Miami.
¿Qué está preguntando el Jonathan?
Jonathan, porque solamente la clase es para nosotras dos. O sea, ya la clase en general terminó. Por eso.
Jonathan, la clase terminó y yo le pedí a la Camila y a la Guidana que se quedaran un rato conmigo.
De verdad.
Y ya terminó la clase a las 12:45. Nosotros llevamos como 15 minutos conversando a las 3. Jonathan, tranquilo. Ya. ¿Me entendieron, chiquititas?
Sí.
Yo lo único que quiero es ayudarlas a que sean secas. Entonces, por eso que a futuro tenemos que mejorar. ¿Ya? El Jonathan ahí. Ya, y Dana, ponle color, ponte a repetir, a unir las oraciones, porque si no, esta cosa se te va a fosilizar y te va a quedar el inglés feo para siempre. ¿Ya?
Sí, profe.
Ya, esa es la actitud. Ya. Ya. Goodbye, girls. Goodbye.
Chao, profe.
Bye.